Hello everyone, my name is Andrew McFarlane. I am Project Manager 1 and today I'll be presenting on Canada hosting the FIFA 2026 World Cup. A part of my presentation, I'll present about the scope statement and work breakdown structure. Let's begin. So, a part of my responsibility, I am supposed to define what is the scope statement, the deliverables of this project, milestone, technical requirement, the work breakdown structure diagram, and the scope creep risk. So, the objective of this project is basically to host the 2026 World Cup in cities like Winnipeg, Toronto, and Vancouver. Requirements for the project is that it must be completed by June 2026 and within budget of 35,305,000,000, and more of that would be in our budget presentation, which is done by Project Manager 4. So project scope description. So basically the description is to basically prepare the preparation of stadiums, sorry, and the security operation. So the stadiums that we have in Canada, we must upgrade them, get them ready to FIFA standard. Security operation, that is to provide security for patrons attending matches, both locally and international attendees. Also, we must update our transportation mobility. So ensure that persons attending matches should have required transportation needs, whether that's by traveling by car or public transportation. Another condition is the fan experience and FIFA coordination. So this is to ensure that the fans have an experience and enjoy the event. The media and broadcast and operation, so to ensure that the media is fully set up so persons overseas or locally can report and enjoy the reporting of each matches. So to train the workforce and volunteers, so to ensure that everyone know their role. So when the tournament kick off, they can move on. So next one is match day operation to ensure that the match day run smoothly, and post event, that's the cleaning up event after the event has completed. So deliverables. Get our stadium approved by FIFA, security operation and emergency response plan, also transportation plan and mobility, fully ticket and entry system, that's to ensure people can attend matches smoothly, volunteered staff, broadcast media and operation structure, fan zone, hospitality setup, match day and manual preparation, and post event. So the milestone of this project. So we are aiming that on January 2026, January 15, the stadium should be certified. Also on March 1st, the construction and upgrade should be completed. March 15, FIFA should certify all stadium. On April 1st, security operation should be fully installed. On April 15th, the transportation plan should be finalized. On March 10th, the volunteering and training should be completed. March 20, the fan experience zone should be fully tested. On May 26, sorry, the stadium event must be held. That's to test the stadium. And on June 2026, the stadium match operation should be ready. That's when the event should kick off. And in July 2026, that's the final assessment of the project. So technical requirements. Number one, the stadium should meet FIFA guideline. Step two, we should ensure that technology is fully installed and tested, such as VAR. Number three, broadcasting systems to ensure that television and cable companies have their equipment fully tested. Step three, security checkpoints to ensure that patrons are safe. Step four, medical station that meets emergency protocol service. Step five, the transportation system to ensure that customer or patrons have a smooth transition to and from match. And also the ticket scanning system and the backup stadium operation. So limitation, matches will not be hosted outside of Canada. Construction may go beyond time because of weather or other factors. Team travel and accommodation managed by FIFA, that's not managed by us. City infrastructure may need to be upgraded. That's also not managed by the federal government. Stadium management after July 26 would fall back on the local municipalities may not want to engage in this, international broadcast rights, and others. So this is the work breakdown structure. As you can see, we have a work breakdown structure of 4 levels. Going across the operation level is stadium preparation, security operation, transport and mobility, FIFA and fan cooperation, media and broadcast operation, and workforce and volunteering. So acceptance criteria. So some of the acceptance criteria for persons in Canada to accept an event like this is that the project stay within cost of $35 billion. All FIFA standards are met. Transportation plan is fully mapped out. Broadcast meet FIFA standard. All goal and milestone are completed within deadline. So now we're moving on. Scope creep and risk. So some of the things that can cause the scope to creep and risk are additional stadium expansion, increased security requirement by FIFA. Transportation is not managed by us, so that would be difficult for us to control. Broadcasting, not controlled by us, those are controlled by the media outlets. Last minute FIFA change, that's outside our scope, so FIFA has the right to update, and additionally, weather delays. So now I'll hand over to Project Manager 2 to continue.
Hi, my name is Carlos, and I'll be presenting the second part of the group project as project manager number 2. We are organizing the FIFA World Cup 2025. So, question number 1 asks me to create a responsibility matrix for the FIFA World Cup organizers. Depending on which department is which, they are more or less responsible for the creation of the work package. So, for the legend here, 1 means they are responsible, 2 means they are supported in creation of it, 3 means they will be consulted, 4 means they will be only notified for it, and 5 means they will be approved. Sorry, they have to check off the approval for the creation of the work package. And I created a project management office just for this. So the 7 departments are stadium preparation, security operations, transportation and mobility, fan and FIFA coordination, media and broadcast operations, and workforce and volunteers. So question number 2 is asked me to create an organizational breakdown structure based on the original work breakdown structure given to me by project manager number 1. So here, depending on each work package, I have allocated the cost necessary for each department. Typically, there are two departments that have the most cost allocated for each work package. Costs were derived from Google based on what previous organizers have spent and what things would cost to create, test, fix, or organize. Question number 3 has asked me to create a project communication plan for the organizers. So this basically outlines what information is being reported and how things are being communicated, such as status reports, team update reports, escalation reports, etc. Who is receiving these reports, when and how often are they being launched, released, or updated, what method of communication they are using, and who is providing these updates. So these are typically done using email, meetings, or more, and they're typically done either weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly as requested. Question number 4 asked me to create a project priority matrix for the FIFA World Cup organizers. So here is the matrix, with time being the constraint, performance being what is enhanced, and cost being what is accepted. So time is constrained by the fixed FIFA match dates. Performance is enhanced to deliver a safe world-class event, and cost is accepted within a reasonable amounts or extra amounts to protect these priorities and the scope of the performance needed to deliver the world-class event.
Tendencies between them. For example, stadium construction must be finished before FIFA, because the project schedule is for 2026 FIFA World Cup, and the project is still not finished, and the schedule is not working. Before FIFA certification, and certification must be completed before the final test event. These relations are from the backbone of the network project network diagram. Let's talk about the next diagram. This one is a project network diagram. So it shows the full activity on nodes network. Each box represents a task, and an arrow that shows the task sequence and dependencies. We have several parallel work streams like those boxes, such as stadium operation, security, transportation, tickets, broadcasts, and ton of other things from A to O. That eventually merge into a stadium's final test, or like a finished product. You can say that too, which must occur before the day of operation or the day of the beginning of the FIFA World Cup. Let's all right. Let's move forward with the forward pass. Uh, we calculate the earliest possible start and finish for each activity. For example, stadium upgrades planning is going to start from the day zero and it's going to finish in day 20, just the planning. And then after that, the construction starts from day 20 and it goes till day 80, followed by the FIFA completion, like the entire project completion in from day 80 till day 95, and the certification and stuff. The forward pass determined that the completion date for the full project is going to be 135 days in total using the forward pass. Let's talk about critical path and backward pass. So in the previous slide, I talked about the forward pass. Let's go through the backward pass. We work from the project finish date backwards to determine the latest start and the finish time that wouldn't delay the project. So the tasks that those are not on the critical path have no slack. That means that even if they get delayed, it's not going to affect the final completion date. But the tasks which are on the critical path and they get delayed, that's gonna delay the entire project because they have zero slack critical path. Um, okay, so on in this slide, we're gonna talk about Gantt chart task list. It follows from A to O. This includes stadium planning, stadium construction, FIFA stadium certification, stadium final test event, match match day operation, close out reporting. These are all the time sensitive tasks. If any one of them is delayed, then the entire project completion date shifts. The total critical path duration is 135, which becomes our minimum project timeline. My bad. Explanation of critical tasks. This critical path of is vi- is vital for FIFA event because it operates on the fixed international schedule, and we cannot delay the match certification deadline or like the final test or anything. By identifying this critical task early, we ensure that proper resource allocation, risk planning, and coordination across all the functional areas. Finally, to summarize the project manager part 3, I have created all the diagrams, schedules, and network diagrams, the forward and backward pass, critical path. These components are going to make sure that we complete the hosting of FIFA World Cup 2026 on time and deliver a safe and compliant event. Uh, that we're going to experience in Canada in 2026. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.